With warmer temperatures and more time on some people's hands heading off into the summer months, many people might be having the lake or even rivers on their mind. Now, anglers across the state will turn to weather conditions not only for their own comfort, but also to check how it could be affecting their fishing habits.
We all know fronts, primarily warm and cold fronts, where one air mass displaces another, shifting temperatures and increasing precipitation chances. Zach Ford is a sports fish program supervisor for the Missouri Department of Conservation, who helped me dive into fish biology for some major influences weather can have on fish. Zach explains fast changes in pressure can influence location of zooplankton and phytoplankton in the water column and stimulate fish feeding behavior. The change in fish habits has been noticed by Jason Kaiser, who's the owner of Strike 3 Fishing, who's a fishing guide at Mark Twain Lake.
Before a cold front comes in, the fish get pretty active. For whatever reason, they try to feed up before that cold front comes in. Okay, after a cold front, the first 2 or 3 days after can be pretty tough on the fishing. I think they just got to readapt to the cold front.
Zach Ford also noted low pressure cold fronts in spring can lead to slow feeding activity of game fish, meaning that dramatic changes in temperatures can correlate to decreasing feeding habits when that change to colder temperature occurs. Zach Ford also noted low pressure cold fronts in spring can lead to slow feeding activity of game fish, meaning that dramatic changes in temperatures can correlate to decreasing feeding habits when that change to colder temperature occurs. Water levels are also an important factor in fish breeding productivity, especially during spawning times. Jason Kaiser calls the past spring with healthier rainfall rates in a shorter period of time, leading to rising lake levels.
A lot of the fish will stay at the previous bank line because it happened right during the spawn. A lot of times the fish will stay at the previous bank line, and then you just have to go out a little further from the new bank to catch them.
This is also confirmed by Zach Ford. Fish love water, and this can result in improved growth rates due to more habitat availability, increasing food sources, and increasing feeding activity. Zach also mentions that there is a correlation during high water springs and a positive growth in breeding habits. This past spring, we saw near average rainfall totals across the state, increasing river and lake water levels. This could point to an increase in the fish production for the past and current spawns.
Now, this is positive news for portions of mid-Missouri, as one variable, going to be the fish actual population, could be pointing up due to the actual rainfall we saw this past spring. Now, if you want to learn more about fishing, MDC will be hosting a fishing outreach seminar for the Tipton area from the 24th and the 26th to teach proper fishing tactics. Reporting for tonight's ABC 17 Storm Track Insider Outdoors, I'm ABC 17 Storm Track meteorologist Chance Koch.